Jennifer Lopez is a household name everyone has heard of. It's no secret that she's very popular, and a lot of people love her and her songs. Some of us even grew up listening to her songs all day. Stay tuned as we delve into her life, career, and of course, her automobiles. Jennifer Lopez, full name Jennifer Lynn Lopez, known professionally as J.Lo, was born on the 24th of July 1969 in the Bronx, New York. She is an American actress and musician who first appeared in films in the late 1980s and quickly rose to become one of Hollywood's highest paid Latina actresses. With a series of pop albums, she later achieved crossover success in the music industry. Lopez, who was born into a Puerto Rican family, took dance lessons throughout her childhood and had dreams of becoming famous from a young age. She appeared in international stage musicals and made her film debut at the age of 16 in My Little Girl. Her big break on television came in 1990 when she was cast as one of the Fly Girls, dancers on the comedy show In Living Colour. After leaving the show, she focused on acting, first in several short-lived television series and then in film roles. Film success came quickly, and by the mid-1990s she was sharing the screen with celebrities like Robin Williams and Jack Nicholson. Lopez remained on the periphery of public consciousness until she landed the lead role in Selena, a biopic of the murdered Tiana singer. She went on to star in a number of thrillers and action dramas, including Anaconda, U-Turn, Out of Sight and The Cell. And she received widespread acclaim for her successful first attempt at romantic comedy, The Wedding Planner. The romantic drama Angel Eyes was released shortly after. Lopez added pop artist to her resume with the release of her debut album On the 6th in 1999. Many critics were surprised when the album quickly went platinum and sold more than 8 million copies worldwide. In its first week, her second album, J.Lo, sold over 270,000 copies. Lopez was involved in a string of high-profile relationships, beginning with rapper and producer Sean Combs and ending with actor Ben Affleck, that drew intense scrutiny from the entertainment media. In 2003, she co-starred with Affleck in Giggly, which was widely panned by critics, and several of her subsequent films were box office flops. Lopez married singer Marc Anthony in 2004, and the couple starred in El Cantante, a biopic of salsa musician Hector Lavoe. Her later albums included Rebirth, the Spanish language Como Ama Una Moya, which peaked at number 1 on Billboard's Latin album chart, Brave, Love, with the up-tempo hit On the Floor, and AKA. Lopez has twins, her first children with Anthony. Lopez later appeared as a judge on the reality show American Idol. Despite the fact that she and Anthony divorced in 2014, they worked together as producers and hosts of the TV show Q Viva, The Chosen, a talent competition for Latin American performers. Lopez later appeared in the ensemble comedy What to Expect When You're Expecting, about parenting. She portrayed a divorced businesswoman who takes part in a heist in Parker and a woman who is drawn into a romance with a teenager who then begins stalking her in The Boy Next Door. Lopez starred in a law enforcement drama Shades of Blue, portraying a convicted police officer. In Second Act, she played a woman who lands a desirable job at a Manhattan firm after her friends embellish her resume. Lopez then joined a mostly female cast in Hustlers, a film about strippers who con their wealthy clients. Lopez and Shakira performed at the Super Bowl halftime show in 2020. The following year, Lopez performed at Joe Biden's presidential inauguration in the United States. Many times we see successful people and assume they have always been blessed, especially when it comes to celebrities. We don't always realise how much they've been through, especially to get where they are now. We let the glare of celebrity cloud our judgment. Successful people and celebrities, like everyone else, face problems. Jennifer Lopez is now at the top of the A-list, but she was once a struggling dancer. The Shades of Blue actress revealed that she struggled as a dancer in her early days, making no money at all. In an interview with E! News, J.Lo stated that her failed relationships are partly due to her low self-esteem issues, and while many of us may be surprised that such a confident celebrity can struggle with self-worth, Jennifer explains that it began in her childhood. Her struggles are proof of what men and women can truly do and become when they truly want to. She faces challenges, but she fights on every day to better herself. This is why she is deserving of her current fame and fortune. Because of her hard work and sacrifices, Jennifer Lopez can afford to own exotic cars such as the Rolls-Royce Ghost, Porsche 911 GTS, Bentley Continental GTC, a Cadillac Escalade, and an Aston Martin DB7. With that said, let's have a peek at her collection. Here are the 5 cars we can see in Jennifer Lopez's garage. Number 5. The Rolls-Royce Ghost. Rolls-Royce Motor Cars manufactures the Rolls-Royce Ghost, a full-size luxury car. The Ghost nameplate was announced in April 2009 at the Auto Shanghai show in honour of the Silver Ghost, a car first produced in 1906. The production model was first shown at the 2009 Frankfurt Motor Show. The Ghost's extended wheelbase debuted in 2011. The Ghost was known as the RR04 during development. It was intended to be a smaller, more measured, more realistic car than the Phantom, with a lower price range for a Rolls-Royce model. According to BMW AG, this generation of automobiles with internal combustion engines will be produced until 2030, at which point the company intends to produce only electric models. Jennifer's favourite car is the Rolls-Royce Ghost. She has long been in love with this exotic car. The luxury car is worth $311,000. The 6.7-litre V12 petrol engine in the Rolls-Royce Ghost is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 4.7 seconds. Number 4. The Porsche Carrera 911 GTS. Jennifer Lopez received a Porsche Carrera 911 GTS from Alex Rodriguez for her 50th birthday. Her heart belongs to the $168,000 car. She enjoys driving this sports car a lot. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 2.2 seconds. The Porsche 911 GTS is powered by a 3-litre 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. Porsche debuted the first ever GTS model for the 911 for the 2011 model year. The GTS was designed as a driver's car, with more power than the S, better handling thanks to a bespoke suspension design, and was positioned as a more street-friendly alternative to Porsche's track-focused 911 variant, the GT3. The GTS had race-inspired centre-lock wheels as well as distinctive styling such as a sports design front bumper, a special rear bumper, blackout trim, side skirts borrowed from the GT2 model, brushed stainless steel Carrera GTS door sills, and Alcantara trim. Many GTSs were ordered without Alcantara and were instead built with leather. The GTS was a rear-wheel drive, wide-body design, 44mm wider than a standard 911, 20mm lower, and offered 480 horsepower versus 385 horsepower for the S. Like the similar limited volume Sports Classic and Speedster, Porsche produced approximately 2,265 GTS models for the global market, with a few designated as 2012 models. The positive response the GTS model received from the motoring press and consumers convinced Porsche to make the GTS a permanent part of the 911 line beginning in 2015, with the Type 991 911 successor. Number 3. The Bentley Continental GTC. The relationship between luxury brands and celebrities is nothing new to us. Her car collection also includes a Bentley Continental GTC. The luxury vehicle cost her $236,000. J.Lo is frequently seen in her Bentley. She drives it to her film shoots. A 4-litre V8 petrol engine is available for the Bentley Continental GTC. It produces 567 brake horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. Since 2003, Bentley Motors has been producing and marketing the Bentley Continental GT, a Grand Tourer. It was the first car released by Bentley after the company was acquired by Volkswagen AG in 1998, and it was the first Bentley to use mass production manufacturing techniques. Number 2. The Cadillac Escalade. The Cadillac Escalade is the most popular vehicle among celebrities. The Escalade is a must-have for any car collection. J.Lo also owns one, which costs her $96,000. She prefers to travel long distances in the Escalade. The luxurious SUV is a feature-rich vehicle that ranks first in its class. The Cadillac Escalade's 6.2-litre V8 engine produces 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. The massive SUV can reach 60 miles an hour in just 6.1 seconds, which is incredible. The Cadillac Escalade, a full-size luxury SUV, is designed and manufactured by General Motors, Cadillac's first major foray into the SUV market. The Escalade was introduced for the 1999 model year in response to competition from the Mercedes-Benz G-Class, Range Rover and Lexus LX, as well as Ford's 1998 debut of the Lincoln Navigator. The term Escalade refers to a siege warfare tactic in which attackers scale defensive walls or ramparts using ladders or siege towers. It is a noun equivalent of the French verb escalade, which means to climb or scale. Number 1. The Aston Martin DB7. J.Lo has an Aston Martin DB7 in her car collection. The car represents her passion for British automobiles. A V12 engine with 435 brake horsepower powers the two-door convertible. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 4.9 seconds. It's rumoured to be up for auction. The Aston Martin DB7 is a Grand Tourer produced by Aston Martin, a British luxury automobile manufacturer, from September 1994 to December 2004. The vehicle was available as a coupe or as a convertible. The prototype was finished in November 1992 and debuted in March 1993 at the Geneva Motor Show. The 6-cylinder DB7, based on the Jaguar AJ6 engine, was positioned below the hand-built V8 Virage introduced a few years earlier as an entry-level model. This model was the most mass-produced Aston Martin ever, with over 7,000 built before being replaced by the DB9 in 2004. She certainly knows how to choose her vehicles. Her opulent taste is evident. But let's be honest, her garage is a beast. Finally, I'd like to share one of my favourite quotes from the star of today's video. You get what you give. What you put into things is what you get out of them. I'm sure you've heard it before, but it bears repeating. You get what you give. Everything that happens in our lives is determined by our attitudes towards it. If we take a negative approach to something, it will have a negative effect on us. However, if we turn the tables and try to approach it with positivity, good things will come out of it. Your mind is a very powerful weapon that, when used correctly, can make your life easier. But when used incorrectly, it can make your life more difficult. Thank you for watching this episode. If you want to see other celebrity car collections, let me know in the comments below. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this video and channel, since that'll help us make more content like this for you to enjoy.